What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got four-wheel drive working, we got wheels and tires, we got a lift, we got all sorts of stuff done to the pre-runner, well, four-wheel drive Tacoma. Now we swapped it from pre-runner, but either way, the interior is completely apart right now. So what I want to do is focus on interior. We got some window tint to fix because it's purple. It's just the front two windows, so not a huge deal. We'll strip that off, retint those, and then we got a new head unit, new speakers, all sorts of goodies for this thing. So let's dive in. First things first, what I want to do, since we're kind of torn apart already, you can see this dash or the instrument cluster. Someone swapped out the tack after they did like the white overlays. I got all new overlays. I'm hoping, I might be making a mistake here, but I'm hoping I can peel off the white overlays that are on there because the new ones I bought are a little bit different. I'm hoping we don't destroy the gauges. Either way, we're going to tear this cluster apart, see if we can get that all figured out and looking better, and then we'll throw everything together, throw our new head unit in, all new speakers, window tint. We got door handles because these plastic first-gen handles are always broken. The driver's one isn't too bad, but these exterior handles, the passenger side is broken, and I found some metal upgraded ones that are so much better. And then these pieces here on the windows are completely falling apart, so I got some new OEM little trim pieces for that. We got just a bunch of random stuff to do on the interior of this thing, get it all cleaned up, looking better, sounding better. Let's get to it. Well, a fair warning for you guys, if you do these overlays and you pull these needles off, they're going to be all out of whack and you're going to have to kind of calibrate it. So I just went out and left the top off, the lens off of this thing. I got it up to temperature. I set that right in the middle. I set the tack at warm idle, right about 750 at that mark there. And then speed, I just took a GPS deal on my phone, matched it, got that dialed in. As far as fuel goes, I set that right where it was before and it seems to be all right. So I think we're good there. I think you might be able to do these overlays with the needles on, but sound like a lot harder to get that all lined up. So I don't know, either way works, but I'm gonna get the lens back on and we'll start putting this interior back together. Well, next up, we're gonna retire the old single din Pioneer and we're gonna upgrade with the Toto double din and then a full set of 6.5-inch CT sound speakers. So with these speakers, these are supposed to work with 6.5s. It says adapts 5 1/4 or 6.5s, but they don't really fit. So I guess we'll see what happens once we pull those panels off, see how we can get the front speakers to mount. And the rears should be pretty easy. I think they're about a 6.5 factory in the back. So the rear should be pretty easy. We'll figure out what the front once we get there. As far as head unit goes, pretty simple. We'll take the brackets off of here, and basically there's a bracket here that we screw onto the head unit and then screw the factory brackets for the Toyota onto these brackets, and that mounts right up. So huge thank you for my my sponsors, ATOSUMMER for sending the head unit, and CT Sounds for supplying the speakers. Let's get this all installed and see how it all works and sounds. Well, these adapters I bought definitely are not going to work. That hole is way too small. What I found in my parts pile is some other adapter rings. I really just need a 1/4 inch gap spacer between that, because the speaker is hitting the window rail right here. So what I did, these don't quite fit the 6.5s either. So I just trimmed it up a little bit. That will screw on, basically just space out the speaker a 1/4 inch. So it clears that, and it should, if everything works right, it should still clear the door panel. So let's get all this screwed together, make sure that door panel still fits, and then we'll tackle the other side, and then we'll move on to the rear. The rear should be pretty easy. Like I said, I think those are 6.5s factory. All right, guys, all the speakers are in, head unit's in. Let's fire this thing up, see how the head unit works, and see how these speakers sound. There we go, head unit's fired up. First thing we gotta do is connect my phone. So we'll go into Bluetooth here, and then we'll go click that phone icon right there, and that'll bring up this paired devices screen. And then we'll go find the new device, S8. That should be the one. And we should be able to connect it. There we go. Pair right there. Look at that. That easy. It's already connected. All right, let's see how this thing sounds straight out of the box. No adjustments, no EQ tuning, no nothing. Look up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to. Well, the bass is a bit much for these speakers here. Let's go into the equalizer, and we can just select from all these presets here. I'm pushing extreme because I run it down on my feet and live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave, and I'm taking everything. Some call it. So what I did was I found a decent, I'm on Hall right now. That sounded really good, but there wasn't enough bass. So you just go into bass boost, and you can adjust the hertz here and adjust the level on front and rear. I'm just kind of 86 hertz right in the middle at 6, and this thing sounds really good. Well, it actually sounds really dang good for no amps or anything, just the CT Sound speakers running right off the head unit. So as far as head unit, we got the microphone here so that when you're making calls you can do hands-free, and then we also have the GPS and the Wi-Fi antennas set up under here, so we got GPS and everything on here already. There's a bunch of different stuff on this head unit. So you come into the main menu here, and you can see all the different apps that are already installed on this thing. You got Bluetooth, music, Bluetooth. You actually have 2 Bluetooths, CarLink, Drive Chat. You can get on the internet on this thing. You can obviously hook up front and rear cameras. There's so much you can do on here. And if there's something you don't have, you just hit the Play Store and you can download just about any apps. It already comes with YouTube, comes with a Torque app. So all you got to do is get the little dongle for your OBD2 and you can see a bunch of gauges on here. That's really sweet. Spotify's already on here. If you got steering wheel controls, you can set it all up here. There's just an endless amount of stuff you can do, and you can obviously edit all these menus, and it's already got maps on here too. So you just go through the setup, set up all your maps, and get all this running. Well guys, we're set up with the new head unit and speakers. We're all done with the install. Now we got to talk about this head unit real quick. ATOTO is doing a huge sale for Amazon Prime Day. If you guys want a smoking deal on one of these head units, they're doing up to 50% off on Amazon Prime Day. I'll have all of the info linked down in the description box. If you guys want to save some cash on a head unit, definitely check that out. Like I said, they're doing up to 50% off, so you can save a load of cash on a new head unit. And as far as the speakers go, I'll have these all linked down in the description box as well. These are the CT Sound 6.5s. I fit 6.5s in the front and the rears. Like I said, these adapters I bought are not gonna work. I think if you did 5.25 inch speakers, these would work just fine, but the 6.5s just don't fit. So I made the stock ones work. We got it to work, so I'm happy with that. But either way, if you guys wanna check out any of the stuff we used, go hit the description. I'll have everything linked down there. Well, let's keep moving along. While we have the door panel still off, I want to do window tint. I want to do this little trim piece here, and then the exterior door handles. Like I said, these are junk. The factory ones are complete junk. So I got some metal ones. We're gonna get them all set up, get these all installed, and this thing will look so much better without the purple tint. So let's get to work on that. So here's the door handles. These are from T1A, and they are metal, which are much better than the factory plastic ones. Plus we get rid of that chrome handle. I think these ones look a lot better, and they're so much stronger. There's the handle, all metal. I mean, this outer bezel is plastic still, but the actual handle and all the framing for that handle all the way up to the back, it's all metal, so they don't break like the factory ones. All right, let's do these window moldings or trims. These are from Toyota. There's a part number if you're curious, 68210-04020. And is it the same part number? No, different, 68160-04020. Let's open these up. Hopefully these are the right ones anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. Brand new, not even peeling. That one is driver's side. Here's the passenger side. Look at that. That's gonna look so much better. Let's get the old ones off and get these bad boys on. Well, I figured it might be a little bit easier for me since I suck at window tint. If I leave this off for now, I might pull the other one off, but I'm gonna try for this window first, I suppose. So let's get this nasty purple tint all cleaned up, get that off there, and then we'll get some new tint. And I'm gonna figure out how to tint. I've tried it in the past. I did the whole FJ and it turned out all right, but that's one thing I've been struggling with is window tint. Let's see if we can get these dialed in. And one other thing, seems we're missing this little window guard, whatever you call it, the little visor thing. So I think I'm just gonna take all these off. I'm not a huge fan of them. Plus they're kind of falling off. This one's broken up here. So I think I'm just gonna ditch those for now. So let's get those off. That'll give us more room for our window tint as well. Well, I'm getting excited. This looks so much better having the window tint fixed, those little trim pieces fixed. The little details, the little things in a build make the biggest difference. This thing looks so much better now. Well, at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. We got sound system in, head unit, everything inside. Interior is all complete now. It looks so much better. Sound system sounds amazing. It's definitely nice having that head unit with the navigation, all the things you can add to it, front and rear cameras and everything that head unit has to offer. Like I said, if you guys want to check out any of the stuff I used in the video, the head unit, the speakers, any of the stuff, I'll have everything linked down in the description box for you. Well, anyways, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you go smash that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.